Hello to whoever's watching this video. I don't know who would be, but hello. My name is Emily, and this is my vlog style creative portion for the Asian 258 final. As we all know, summer is literally right next door. It is coming in, it is saying hi, hello, and a lot of us, including myself, are trying to get that summer body. We've been hibernating all winter, and now it's time to get out there. There are a lot of things you can do to kind of get ready for summer. There's the paleo diet, there's not eating gluten, there's not eating carbs, but I have come up with a revolutionary new diet that is going to change everyone's lives and give you all that summer body, and that is the Columbian exchange diet. So as most of you know, we have talked about the Columbian exchange a lot in this class. A lot of foods that we've discussed have had ingredients that have come from the Columbian exchange. But what if we just ate foods that came from the Columbian exchange? How would that work in our diet? How would we get the nutrients we needed? Is it a sustainable diet to eat only foods from the Columbian exchange? Now, I know a lot of you smart people out there, probably everyone in the room right now, is saying to yourself, Emily, there were over 600 foods traded in the Columbian exchange. No shit, you are going to be able to do this. It's so easy. That's like everything we eat now is from the Columbian exchange. And this is where I say, yes, you're right. There were a lot of foods traded on the Columbian exchange. I'm not, I understand that doesn't really seem like a challenge or an easy way. I could just eat chocolate forever and I'd be like, oh, well, it came from the Columbian exchange, so we're healthy. But if you all remember, there was a list of about 14 foods that were like the most popular, most beneficial crops traded. And that is what I'm going to limit myself to. More specifically, those 14 foods were, I'm going to read them off a list. There is maize, there is peanuts, there are potatoes, sweet potatoes, tapioca, squash, cilantro, papaya, guava, pineapple, chili pepper, cocoa, tomato, and avocado. I hate half those foods as it is, so this is already a challenge because while I say there's 14, I realistically am going to eat maybe 5 of those foods for 3 days straight. But I am going to try to have an open mind. I'm not discrediting. I'm not going to be like, no, I will not eat tapioca, although it looks and tastes disgusting. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll like it. Who knows? But yeah, those 14 foods I will be eating for 3 days. Preparation-wise, I can cook them, but I obviously am not going to have any variations because I could literally just eat a jar of peanut butter every day and be like, oh, look at me, I did it. And that would honestly be a treat, so not gonna do that. But yes, I can cook them, I can prepare them. I can't have any off variation products or styles of it. I'm not gonna eat chocolate bars, not gonna eat like peanut butter. In terms of cooking, I am only going to be using like salt, pepper, the spices that were on the Columbian exchange, like cilantro and chili peppers, but I will only be cooking in ghee because I feel like that ties in. Now, I'm well aware that they did not have non-stick cooking spray back then, and while it is a god gift to us today, it wasn't used back then, unfortunately. But I do not want my food to stick and burn because then I just won't be eating for 3 days. So I will be using ghee instead because I feel like that is a good compromise because clarified butter was something that was used very commonly in Chinese cooking and Asian cooking, so I am going to be doing that. I've done my research on the ingredients or the food types, and I was a little worried about the nutrients for 3 days because not having proper nutrients. There's very few greens on this list. I mean, there's avocado and tomato in terms of vegetables, but there's no like good hearty greens, so I'm a little concerned because nutrient-wise, you never know. But there actually are a lot of nutrients that come from a lot of these ingredients in foods I'll be eating, so I think 3 days I'll be able to survive. I hope. If I can't do 3 days, I fail. And additionally, in terms of vlogging this, I don't want to give you a 25-minute video of me cooking 3 meals 3 days in a row, so that's just gonna be a long 25-minute video. No one's gonna want that. So I'm just gonna be doing basically, I'm gonna show what I'm cooking. I'm gonna go grocery shopping later. I'm gonna record that and include it. I'm kind of just gonna include pictures and talk about what I ate throughout the day. I will include video, photographic evidence, so no one thinks I'm eating normal food off in the corner. So yeah, 3 days, 14 foods. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I die. Let's see if I can handle it. I feel like it's going to be easy, but that's me prior to this. So I'm sure it'll be more difficult than I think, but we will see. You will see. We'll all see. It'll be a great experience. more so for you because you don't have to be eating it, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Also, as a quick disclaimer, I am not promoting this to be any sort of summer fad diet, weight loss meal style. I'm not saying if you eat these 14 foods you'll lose weight. This is more so for creative purposes, nothing diet of the sort. However, if for some miracle this does happen to be a great diet, you know, Tom, Giselle, hit me up. I would love to talk this over with you. But yeah, let's get started and see how this goes. I'll check back in when I go grocery shopping. Alright, so I just got back from the store and I'm going to show you everything I bought so you guys can check it out and know it's legitimate for this. So first I got the good old ghee, clarified butter from good old Trader Joe's, and then I also made sure to get some potatoes. I'm not sure what type of potatoes you were supposed to use. I got gold potatoes. I'm not sure if it matters, but for the sake of this, we'll kind of keep it. I got some tomatoes. I got some fresh cilantro. I got pineapple in two forms. I got dried pineapple that has no added sugar, and then I got a legitimate big guy that I have to cut up. And then I got some avocados, and then last but not least, I got some peanuts. I'm not sure, they didn't have raw ones, but these have less sugar, so it just seemed like a lot of work to have to shell myself throughout the day, so this seemed cleaner and more efficient. But yep, so this is everything I got, and I will be checking in with you guys first thing tomorrow to let you know what I'm going to make and kind of go through my daily food log. So I will see you then. Hello everyone, so it is about 5 o'clock p.m. on day 1, and I have already made a crucial, dire, end of the world, I'm gonna die mistake. None of my fruits and vegetables are ripe at the moment. Insert booing, insert crying, insert my life is over, I'm dying inside. So yeah, my first rule that I would recommend for doing this is if you are getting fruits and vegetables for a certain time period, make sure you can actually eat them. So yeah, right now my pineapple is not ready to be consumed, my avocados are not ripe, my tomatoes are iffy, potatoes it doesn't really matter, but that's half my produce right there. I cannot eat at the moment. So because of that, I didn't include photos for today because literally all I have eaten today are dried pineapple slices and peanuts. Did I mention it is 5 p.m. on the first day? And that is as far as I've gotten. I did not intend for this to happen. I am kicking myself in the face right now, obviously, about how sad I am inside and what a rookie mistake I made on my part. But yeah, not even a day in and I'm already making terrible mistakes. So I can't imagine it gets any worse from here. Say that now, you never know. But my hands right now are like shaking. I'm very hungry. And I don't have food. It's been 12 hours and I can't eat any more peanuts and I can't eat any more dried pineapple slices. So we will just wait another like half hour and then I will cook and I will show you what I made. Hopefully by tomorrow my pineapples are good, very iffy, and my avocados are good. And if not, we'll do this all over again or we'll have to think of another strategy. Hopefully I'm not dead in 3 hours. We'll see. I'll be back in a couple hours with my dinner. Hello to whoever's watching. I'm back. It is day 2. In case you were wondering, I am doing horrible. I actually don't want to say horrible because I think what's happened is my body is so hungry that it's shutting down and I don't feel hunger anymore. I don't know. I am not very hungry. I'm very tired, which is probably due to the lack of variety in my food and the lack of food I'm eating because I hate it all. But yeah, my new strategy plan that I'm going with is I am just it's 3 days. There's literally shows about people that just eat one food. So if they can do it, I think I can eat the same meal plan for 3 days in a row. One of my avocados was ripe last night, so I put that in my dinner. So that was a success. But this morning my pineapple was not, and neither were the rest of my avocados. So yes, as you can see, it's been dried pineapple, peanuts, and then probably the same dinner as it was last night. So I'm really struggling. I'm really sad. But the good news is it's day 2 of 3. I'm almost done with day 2. I have 1 day left of this. I never have to do this again. I am sure you love seeing the same photos of the food I'm eating just as much as I love eating the same foods over and over again. And if not, I will happily switch places with you. We can swap. But yeah, here is my day 2 or 3 check-in. I'm gonna, oh my god. Yeah, I will do my final check-in, final thoughts tomorrow. Hopefully this lack of hunger continues. I don't know if I'd prefer to be hungry, not hungry, anything to not have to eat dried pineapple and peanuts again would really be great. So we'll see how this continues, and I will be checking in with you tomorrow. Yay, day 3. Hello everyone, if you are watching this, it is day 3, and I survived. I want to say more so barely survived. It was very difficult. Looking back on the last 3 days, this has been incredibly challenging. I ate the same 3 meals for 3 days in a row, which was honestly the worst thing I could ever do. I'm sure back in the 16th, 15th century when they were doing the trading, they did not anticipate the people they were trading with to eat these exact foods. It was more so for farming purposes and agricultural benefits to kind of introduce new crops so they could grow and sustain on new foods than the same 4 or 5 they'd been eating previously. So good for the cultures back then, helped to spread new foods. Not ideal from a diet to eat just by itself. Yet again, I was, only eating the foods like kind of in their original form. I wasn't modifying them. So that might have also been a reason why. Now I am going to, well, I guess it's not the end of the day yet. I still have to go make dinner. But tomorrow morning I can wake up and I don't have to eat pineapple. The one thing I am kind of upset about is I spent a lot of money on fresh foods and most of them were not good enough to eat in these 3 days. So now I just still have a pineapple and avocado. If I haven't made it clear yet, I don't like either of those. And now they're just sitting here and I don't have to physically eat them. But I really should because it's people starving out there and I have a whole pineapple I could do something with. So we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll make a cake or I'll feed it to my dog. Who knows? But yeah, overall, wouldn't recommend. Semi-glad I did it. It was an experience. You got to watch me suffer, and now we never have to do this again. And it definitely made me appreciate the foods that I can eat now. Eating the same 14 foods, so realistically the same 4 foods, is not fun, so I'm really glad that I have other foods I can actually eat now. Thank you for following me along on this 3-day journey. I hope you enjoyed watching me suffer. I didn't enjoy it, but as long as one of us is happy, then I'd call it a success. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!